Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking with us. I think we got things worked out on this end. We do have Erik Hanson joining us now. He is with the U.S. Travel Association just to talk what travelers want and some changes that we might be seeing at airports in the future. So, Erik, thanks so much for being with us. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Of course. Okay, so we got to dive into this. I mean, what is something that travelers are experiencing this time of year? We know it is the busiest time of year to possibly be traveling through airports.
Absolutely. When the holiday travel season comes, people are thinking about getting together with family, getting together with friends. They're also dreading the air travel process because they know our airports are going to be crowded, more crowded than ever. They know planes are going to be crowded. The problem is that the holiday travel period this year is going to look a lot like the average day of flying in 5 years. So we've got a lot to do to get ready in order to handle that level of growth that's coming.
Well, you know, along those lines, this is really no surprise to hear that research is showing folks overwhelmingly want TSA checkpoints to be modernized. So what are some of the top changes that Americans are wanting the most?
Well, they want to keep their IDs in their wallets. They support biometrics, which allows you to just walk up to perhaps an e-gate, have your identity confirmed, and then go straight through to get screened. They also want to keep liquids in their bags, allowed to carry water bottles through the checkpoint or juice boxes if they're a family, breast milk. All of this stuff is doable today, but we've got to have the technology to do it. Americans are crying out for it.
Yeah, you know, specifically, I want to zoom in on what you're talking about, that biometric technology. It would get things moving a lot faster. That would certainly be handy. So when could we start seeing improvements when it comes to that?
Well, biometric technology is already in place at a lot of airports today. What we want is the more modern version that's just going to allow you to keep walking instead of having to stop, meet with an officer, and then go through to get screened. The most modern biometric technology today can cut the throughput it can cut the time in half, which would be a huge change during peak hours. So the technology exists today. We've got to make sure that we have it at all airports as soon as possible.
Geez, that's a big deal. I knew it would change the timing, speed things up, but I didn't expect you to say cutting it in half. I mean, that is that's significant, even more so than I expected. So why is federal action and reinvestment in screening technology so urgent right now, Erik?
Well, we've got America 250, the 250th anniversary of the United States coming next year. We've got the World Cup, which is going to be the largest sporting event in human history, which is coming next year. We got the Olympics in 2028. So we're about to welcome the world, and we've got a choice to make. Do we want them to see an outdated, antiquated security screening process, an America that's falling behind? Or when we welcome the world and millions of visitors here, do we want them to see the safest and most efficient security screening process?
Yeah, certainly sounds like an easy sell when you put it in those terms, and everything that we have coming up. We need things to be running efficiently. So, okay, bottom line here, if these modernization efforts move forward, what will the average traveler notice in a few years? Erik?
They're going to notice a much faster, more efficient experience. Let's say you're a family going through with 2 to 3 kids. You're not going to have to pull IDs out for all of them when you arrive at the checkpoint. If you're carrying formula or breast milk or juice boxes, you're not going to have to take that stuff out of your bag and dump it out. You're actually going to be able to just go through. So it's going to be a faster, more modern, less stressful security screening process. And I think really that's what Americans want when they travel. They don't want it to be a hassle. They don't want to be going on vacation and the first thing they have to do is stress about getting through security. So that technology is possible today. We've just got to make sure it's in place.
All right. Very, very interesting what's ahead and what's being worked on to make things more efficient at the country's airports. So Erik Hanson with the U.S. Travel Association, thank you so much for coming in and honestly giving us something to look forward to.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Of course. We appreciate you.